Have you ever been in the middle of a great story? You're building up to the punchline, and then bam, someone jumps in and totally derails your train of thought. So frustrating, right? Well, this isn't just a modern-day pet peeve. The idea that you should uninterrupt others while they re-speaking is a rule of etiquette that is thousands of years old. Let's take a quick trip back in time to see where this all started. Think about the ancient Greeks. Picture Socrates or Plato in the Agora, the public square of Athens. They were masters of dialogue and debate. For a structured argument to even be possible, speakers had to be given the floor to present their ideas completely. Interrupting wasn't just rude. It was a way of breaking the logic and turning a thoughtful discussion into a chaotic shouting match. Respecting the speaker's turn was fundamental to their entire system of philosophy and democracy. They knew that to truly understand a point, you had to hear it all the way through. The Romans inherited this appreciation for oratory. In the Roman Senate, figures like Cicero delivered powerful, long-form speeches that could sway the future of the Republic. Imagine trying to interrupt a senator in full flow. It would have been seen as an act of immense disrespect, not just to the person, but to the institution of the Senate itself. Orderly debate was the bedrock of their legal and political systems. Each person's turn to speak was sacred because it was essential for making sound collective decisions. This wasn't just about being polite. It was about maintaining a functional society. As we move forward through history, this principle became even more ingrained in social etiquette. During the Renaissance and the Enlightenment, when salons and coffee houses became the hubs of intellectual life, the art of conversation was highly prized. To be a good conversationalist, you had to be a good listener. This meant actively paying attention, letting others finish their thoughts, and then contributing your own in a thoughtful way. Interrupting was seen as a sign of a poor upbringing, arrogance, and a lack of intellectual discipline. It suggested you valued your own voice more than anyone else's. Then, fast forward to the Victorian era. If you've ever read Jane Austen or watched a period drama, you'll know how obsessed they were with manners. The rules of conversation were incredibly strict. Interrupting someone, especially a person of higher social standing, an elder or a woman, was a major social blunder. It was considered vulgar and aggressive. Etiquette manuals from the time are filled with advice on how to listen patiently and wait for the appropriate pause before speaking. This was all part of a larger code of conduct designed to make social interactions smooth, pleasant, and respectful for everyone involved. So, why does this ancient rule still matter so much today? Because at its core, not interrupting is about respect. When you let someone finish, you're sending a clear message. I hear you. I value what you're saying, and I am giving you my full attention. It allows for deeper connections, clearer communication, and more meaningful relationships, both in our personal lives and in the workplace. The next time you feel the urge to jump in, take a breath and remember that you re-upholding a tradition of respect that has helped shape civilization for centuries. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this little dive into history and etiquette, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. We'll see you in the next video.